good, y'all? Welcome to Chat Closet. I'm your host, DDB, and I am back with my friend Tasha. And we're doing a special episode tonight where we're just getting together impromptu, and we're going to sit down and just kind of chit-chat about friendship. And then also, how did you learn to be a friend? What does being a friend mean to you? So, hi, Tasha.
Hey, girl.
So, I want to get started just talking about the beginning. So all of us learn how to be friends as a child from either going to school, making friends. You learn how to be friends with your parents. You're friends with your little cousins if you're lucky to have that kind of family, or brothers and sisters. So if you can just think back to when you were in elementary, middle school, high school, those years, what did friendship mean to you, and what did you really learn, or when do you think in life you learned the meaning of being a true friend?
So it's weird because my mom always used to be like, they ain't your friend. They ain't your friend. They ain't your friend. You'll be lucky if you found one special friend in your life. And I always wanted to prove her wrong.
Right.
Like everything she said, I always like she wrong. And so I would initially always go against the grain with her.
Right.
Like in my mind, I ain't never tell her though.
Right. Right.
When I think about friends and I look at movies, because I used to be at home a lot, watch a lot of TV and stuff, I would always think friends should have sleepovers and we're doing each other's hair, we're painting each other's nails and stuff. But I didn't have that luxury growing up. My mom didn't allow us to stay at people's house or people to come stay at our house and stuff. So I felt like maybe I don't have any friends. I had people that I was cool with then, and I called them my friends, but I only saw them during school time.
Right.
When the summer was in, it was just Tasha Dolo.
Right.
Or whatever.
It's crazy you say that because I have the same experience, but it was different. In the summertime, I was a kid that the end of the school year, everybody getting on the bus, I'm crying, devastated. For a long time, my mom didn't drive. And so there was no seeing your friends in the summertime.
Right.
Y'all might talk to each other on the phone and stuff. And then I don't remember my mom being like, you can't go to people's house or people can't come over here. But I don't remember asking either. And it might just be a memory that wasn't there.
Right.
Or maybe I just already knew.
That was going to be right. So, after a while, I was like, I'm not going to keep asking the same question.
Yeah, but I do vaguely remember, my mom had a best friend, and she allowed me and Jay to spend the night at her house with her daughter because she knew her and she trusted her. And then there was a girl that stayed across the street from me that, we still cool now. I haven't seen her in years, but her and I were really close. And I feel like she might have came once or twice to spend the night. We had a house, but our house was old. It needed some renovations done to it. Sometimes we had a little roach, running across the floor. So that too, as a kid, I wasn't ashamed of my house. Even though we were poor, we had more love than you could ever imagine.
Right.
So I wasn't ashamed of my house, but you don't want other kids to see a little roach running across the wall. And the roaches never come out until your friends come over.
Duh, they want to be friends too. Hey, girl.
They never come out till your friends come over. So, but I know me, I've always just felt like because we didn't have what other kids had, the best thing I could offer was friendship. Mm-hmm. So let me be really nice and let me smile. Even when I see people now, I greet them with a smile. It's almost like, let me let you know I'm friendly. So, because I like friendly people. Right. So if I show you I'm friendly, maybe you'll show me you're friendly. And it don't work all the time. No. You smile and you walk past people and you say, hey, how you doing? They be like,
what's wrong with
if they even speak.
Right.
But I know I used to chase friendships. I used to feel like not that I met somebody and I felt like, oh, I gotta be their friend, but it was almost like once you get in a relationship, oh, now me and this person are friends. Let me be the one calling all the time. Let me be the one showing up. Oh, they don't show up for my stuff. It's okay. They got kids. I would make excuses. Or they got this going on. They couldn't, but let me show up and show the best friend I could be.
Right.
Now, fast forward, I feel like I use the word friend too loosely.
Amen.
I feel like, yes, everyone isn't my friend. I've had to get burnt plenty of times to figure that out. But I also, like, I had to tell one of my other good friends the other day who was like, girl, you got 20,000 friends. I was like, even with a million friends, I know who I can count on.
But so that's what I'm saying. You said even with a million friends, you know you can count on. I can count on all my friends. You know why? Because they're my friends.
But I think
I don't have friends that I can't count on. I can call any friend right now. Now I got homegirls. You know what I'm saying? Homegirls and friends are two different things to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I have real ass friends that I know I can count on. That know when something's wrong with me just when they see me.
Right. And I think when I say friend, it kind of lumps everybody into a category.
Yeah.
But in my mind, it's levels to friendship. Like, if I introduce, like, you've been my friend for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
So if I introduce you to somebody you ain't never met before, it's a chance that she's somebody new. Or you've heard her name, you just ain't never seen her.
Right.
If you ain't never seen her, never heard her name, then like, okay, D, who is this?
Yeah, but when you introduce me, you can be like, Tasha, this is my friend. Like, girl, this is not your damn friend. I'm like, oh, hey, girl. Like, Didi, this is not your friend. I can't tell you how to talk.
No.
I would be like, that's my homegirl.
But there's levels to my friendships. Like, perfect example, when I was trying to do my bridesmaids or whatever, and I'm thinking through the people that's gonna be bridesmaids. I wanted people who have been in my life a long. Like, I got two friends that we were pretty much born together. One born in April, I was born in July. The other one was born next year.
Right.
We had ups, downs, ins, outs. And when I say that, it was kid ups and downs, ins, out, not in the adult stuff.
Right.
Childish stuff like that. But those are the people that I know are gonna be in my life forever. One of the girls that was a hostess, she's somebody that I've been friends with that's been in my life forever. And then sprinkled through that, I had other people that I met throughout the years. But I still feel like I can depend on these people. And then I got the people that I talk to and hang out with all the time. So, yeah.
I don't know.
I am a friendly person. And I show myself to be friendly, but in that, I've been burnt a lot, too.
I feel I'm friendly. Some people say I'm not, but I feel I am. And this is so crazy because I was talking to, now we was talking about friends, and I actually got two best friends, Desiree and Tawana. Okay. I was just having this conversation with Desiree the other day. That's one of my best friends. And I was telling her, like, I have, like, a lot of different types of friends in my life, and all of them are me put together.
Right.
So, let's say, like, I'm having, like, problems with a guy, right? Now, first of all, Tawana gonna be like, what? You having problems with a guy? Well, I got this friend, and he got a friend. So, I can put you on with his friends, and we can go out, and we can have a good time. That's how she handles it, right? I tell Desiree, and Desiree gonna say, was you having sex with this man? Cause you know, I'm for real. Desiree gonna be like, you having sex with this man? Cause I'm saying right now, God ain't gonna bless no mess, Tasha. I'm gonna pray for him, but I'm gonna pray for you too. Give me your hand.
Right.
That's what Desiree gonna take me to church. Now, if I tell you, you're gonna be like, what? Tasha, you having problems with me? We should go out this weekend. Cause you know you gonna get you a number two. That's what you gonna tell me. And then my homegirl Beverly, if I tell her I'm having problems with a man, she gonna be like, what? Did he try to hurt you? Cause I pull up with my gun. Her and Aisha.
You need that friend.
They gonna pull up with their gun.
You need
that friend. And all of y'all are me in one person.
Okay, so let's just move on to like social media and reality TV. Especially reality TV. A lot of times when you see black women on reality TV, we're not getting along, we're fighting, pulling each other wigs off, stabbing each other in the back, talking trash about each other, stuff like that. So, how do you feel when you watch TV compared to what your real life is with yourself and your girlfriend?
We don't do that.
Yeah.
We don't do that. I've never stabbed a girlfriend in the back like that. I don't dog my girlfriends out. I don't talk trash about them. Like, we're not fighting. We're not. And then do all that. And then what, for tomorrow for you to call me? And what we talking about? And then let me tell you something else I know. Because I do be watching that stuff, right? Just for the laughs, right? let's say all of us friends, me and you, we got 4 other friends, and then you know that me and this girl didn't get along yesterday, and you be like, Tasha, let's go out to lunch, and I'm like, okay, and I come to lunch, and you done brought her. Now I ain't got 2 friends. Both of y'all.
Both of y'all. Because you knew what you were doing when you brought her. And a lot of it, I get it. TV, they need you to watch. They want people watching.
Now for that bag.
Yeah.
I'm going to set your ass up good for that bag, okay?
They want people to watch. They need arguments. People love fights. I ain't even going to lie. When I watch the shows, like, if it ain't no drama, it's like,
Right.
It's an okay season.
Right.
But I hate the way that it paints women because I freely give an open door policy. Meaning, I have to be able to come to you and say, you know what, friend, I felt this way. Or you made me feel this way. Mm-hmm. And I need my friends to be able to say, look, D, you made me feel this way. Like, give me an opportunity. Don't give me the same opportunity over and over to do something to you. But give me an opportunity to be like, you know what, I was wrong. I shouldn't have did that.
And let me try to get it right.
Let me try to get it right. But throwing a drink in my face? Throwing a drink in my face?
What are we doing?
Smacking me? Pulling my hair? Let me tell you what I used to tell people at jobs. My mama don't disrespect me. So if my mama don't disrespect me, how can I allow you? My family don't disrespect. Right. I done grew up in a family where we have like Thanksgiving dinner and by the end of the night.
Brawl.
We fighting. Ain't none of my aunts sleeping with my uncle, which is the other aunt husband. Like, we don't have those problems. So, therefore, and not saying if you do, you should allow it. But what I'm saying is that I don't have that issue. So, the way I talk to people is the way I need you to talk to me.
Right.
You can't talk to me any kind of way. Supervisor, manager, director, boyfriend, girlfriend, best friend. You can't talk to me any kind of way. And
you can.
It's a wrap though.
Yeah, you can. If you don't value our friendship,
right,
you can.
Right.
And that's gonna be your last time doing it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't. But I just sometimes when I watch it, I'm like that's not what we're doing. And although it may show on some of the other shows, mm-hmm. on the predominantly black shows, to me, they're always fighting.
Yeah.
Always fighting. So, one thing I can say is that I value friendships. And I used to pride myself like, if I ain't a good this and I ain't a good girlfriend, I might not sometimes be a good... I know I'm a good friend. I know I show up. And I've learned lessons in, what really being a good friend is. Because you learn that throughout life.
Right.
But I've also learned that sometimes, aiming to be this great friend, this best friend to people who don't deserve it. Mm-hmm. You'll find yourself feeling like you feel in relationships sometimes. Like neglected, not heard, not appreciated, mm-hmm. Stuff like that. So how do you feel about friendships now? Like, let's say tomorrow, because right now I have a note. I'm like, no new friends. Okay, I'll take a friend. Because, I got this thing about being friendly. So I'll take a friend, but for the most part, like, even my friends be like, no. Don't even friends.
I don't think I got no more room. And I don't have as many friends as you do. I don't even have 10 friends. I know a lot of people. I don't have 10 friends. I don't need any more than that. I barely can. I work a lot. And then I got a son. I got parents. I got a little boo.
Right.
Okay. I don't have friends. I don't have time.
Sometimes a friendship is a relationship. You gotta nurture that too and give time to that too.
And I just don't have time for any new friends. Like, I'm not purposely going out and searching for a new friend. So how mine go is like an NBA roster. Maybe if someone gets ejected off the team, then I can look at who's on the bench. Like, we got her on the bench. Homegirls. Homegirls are on the bench. We got homegirls and a couple homeboys on the bench too. Oh, whatever. So we got homegirls on the bench, and then when I kick a player off, maybe it's time to pull a new player back in.
Okay.
But I ain't adding to it. I ain't got no more room.
Me, I feel like I'm a magnet, and I can't help it.
Oh my God, it's really sick. It's how many friends?
Everybody wants to be my friend.
You have like 100 friends. Who has 100 friends?
But everybody's not your friend, like you say. And I tell you, like, it's in my mind, it's levels of friendship, but everybody's not your friend. But like, I am like, I ain't trying to be funny. If I was looking up friend in a dictionary, like, I would want to be my friend.
Girl, be quiet.
So, let's talk about how friendships, sometimes you meet people like me and you. When me and you met, we were in the same area. We worked in the same building. It's easy to be friends when you live 5 miles from each other. You can go out, have a good time. But then I took a job, and so I moved about 3 hours away. And so, y'all, when I took this job, moved about 3 hours away, me and Tasha, as we always do, we would go out, hang out, do stuff. So we out, and I'm telling her that I decided to take this job. And I'm like, you know, I'm going to be 3 hours away, but don't worry about it. You know, I come home a lot. I visit my family. I'm somebody that comes home. So, like, me being 3 hours away, you can come spend a night and stay with me. It doesn't change our friendship. So Tasha looked at me like you do when a man and a woman sit across from each other. And this man is about to tell her, I don't do long distance. And Tasha was like, look, you know, I've had friends that move away, and most of the time friends that move away, y'all try to talk, y'all try to be friends, it don't work, blah, blah, blah. So if this don't work, don't worry about it. It's cool. I appreciate whatever we done had so far. And me being like Miss Friend USA, it's like, girl, what you mean? So Tasha, tell me, like, how do you feel about friendships? And just like, do you feel like distance or just people having things going on in their life don't hold people to the same standards of friendship as if it was the same when you first met?
See, I don't use the word loosely.
Right.
And so when I call you my friend, and you write it's levels, because it's friend, and then there's also like, now you are like family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be like, that's my cousin, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Right.
it's friend and then it's family. You know what I'm saying? So those are the levels of it for me. But I just feel like some friends come in your life for a reason and some for a season. Like, everyone is not going to make it. Everyone's not going to come with me where I'm going.
Yeah.
And so if our friendship was to dissolve, all I can do is remember the good times. And I'm not going to be worried and focused on what could have been or what would have been. Just like a relationship. Like, it's over. All right, that was fun. Now I'm about to do something else.
No.
I'll holler at you later.
No, I get what you mean. Like, I have taken friendships dissolving really bad in the past. Especially because I am a friend that, one, I don't try to make a lot of mistakes. But if you say, D, you've done this and you made me feel this way, I want to own up to it. I want to own up to it. I want to apologize immediately. I don't want to say, well, but you did this, so I did. I want to be 100%. This is it.
Right.
You know?
So you're like Chucky, the friend to the end. I mean, that's what Chucky said.
That's what, like, but I try to be a good friend, and because of that, and I also think, like, PTSD, like, I low-key have childhood trauma, I guess, from being, like, the little geeky girl, the girl in the corner who, like, wasn't getting picked when people was picking teams. So, and I knew that my family had a lot of love, but we didn't have a lot of money, and so I didn't have all the new name brand cool stuff. So the only thing I could give is the best friend you could ever have.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think I delved so deep into that, you don't realize that sometimes when you become an adult, you're still affected from things that happen in your childhood.
For sure.
And I really think that because I was, like, even with guys, that's why I say when people say, can men and women be friends? My answer is always yes, because I was always the friend zone friend. And it was easy for me to play that role because I didn't get picked for, like, you know, somebody's little girlfriend, or I didn't get Valentine's Day cards when people passed them out in elementary, middle school. But if I was a friend, then it didn't matter if you were attracted to me or liked me or not. I just had to be a good friend.
Right. So
my goal was just to be a good friend to everybody. But in doing that, you find yourself
with
like,
1,000 friends.
And not only that, getting burned.
Yeah.
Because everybody isn't taught in life how to be a friend.
Right.
So
Because they grow up in toxic situations, or they saw their parents being toxic with their friends, or
yeah,
maybe it's just in their nature.
yeah,
Everyone doesn't know how to be a good friend. People don't love you the way you need to be loved, and that's why I do believe in setting boundaries with my friends.
yeah.
Like, with my friends, we're not gonna fuss.
Right.
You can tell me how you feel.
Right.
I'm gonna say how I feel, but then after that, I'm not talking about it no more.
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna cuss each other out. We're not gonna steal from
Call
each
each other
other.
names.
We're not calling each other names.
Yeah.
We're not friends.
Yeah.
Friends don't do that. I don't care how hard it gets. Friends don't do that. And I'm gonna tell you this: when I was in a relationship a while back, he was talking to his stepmom, and he told her, he said, "You know, when I get upset, I like to argue. I like to fuss. I like to go back and forth. And I'll say something to Tasha, and she'll just be like, okay, because I'm not arguing with you.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm nasty for real. I know I'm very. Hold on, was you shaking your head?
No.
No.
I'm not shaking.
No. Yes, you was. No, I'm nasty for real.
Let me tell you this though. I wasn't shaking my head like, yeah, you nasty, because you've never been nasty to me.
Right.
We've always been direct, blunt friends.
Right.
You never been nasty to me. I was shaking my head because I was relating, like, girl, because I know me too. I can get, but I choose not
don't want to, and that's why a lot of times you're gonna find me not engaging.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna talk about your mama. I'm gonna talk about your damn dead dog. Well, you shouldn't have been messing with me. So that's why I choose to stay silent a lot.
Right.
I'll let you get it out. You know what I'm saying? Because people be hurt. So when you're hurt, I want you to express yourself. And I hope you feel better when you get it all out. Because it's not going to be good for me really to respond back. I know I have a really nasty way about me.
But also, while you getting it out, you still gotta talk to me in certain terms.
Oh no, you can say whatever you want to, because this is about to be our last real conversation anyway. I'm still gonna probably answer your call every once in a while, you know, depending on what the situation may be. But that's gonna be our last conversation. Once you call me a couple of them special names, I've never had a girlfriend talk to me like that. You know, you wanna know who talk like that? The guys.
And it's changed.
They be butt hurt.
When they mad.
Butt just for hurting. And I just be like.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I just don't do good with showing emotions like that. Like, I just can't let you rile me up. Like,
I can honestly say I've had a man talk to me worse than any woman in my life.
You better know it.
I've been even if she decided we just ain't cool no more, she never talked to me the way some men have.
You better know it.
Been bad and hurt and. So we're gonna wrap this up. The last question is: have you ever had a friendship where this person did hurt you, but they meant a lot to you, and it wasn't anything that you couldn't come back from? It just took some time to come back from.
I should say this was in December of 2023, right? Nicki Minaj had announced her concert, right?
Right.
So me and my two homegirls, like one live in Atlanta, one live here, whatever, we was going to go to the concert, right? So boom, we done brought tickets. So I also applied for a new position at my job at the same time, right? Then February comes around, and lo and behold, the concert and a meeting we were supposed to be going to in Pennsylvania were 2 days apart. So the concert one night, next morning is the meeting.
I remember that, talking to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I call and I do consider her to be my friend, right? I call my friend. And I'm like, friend, now, like I said, I applied to this position, and so what if I got the position and then show up for the first meeting?
Right.
Like, don't look good at all. So I'm looking up flights, like, how much is it for me to get from Atlanta to Philly from Philly back to Atlanta or whatever? Because I won't miss the concert either because I done brought my ticket. So I called my friend. I'm like, girl, we got a meeting coming up. She was like, yep. And I was like, if I fly in, will you be able to pick me up from the airport? And she was like, yeah. And I sent her all the information, how far it was from here, how long it was going to take. And she was like, I got you. So then, like, 2 weeks later, I say, you got me. I got you. And 2 weeks later, I said, you got me. She said, I got you. And then the night I'm at the concert, getting my drink on, she texted me and said, I ain't got you. Who does that?
After I got you, I got you.
Who does that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm sitting here at a concert I paid like $300-$400 to go to. Stressing like, how am I gonna get from the airport tomorrow to the damn meeting? End up having to take an Uber, get to the meeting, and she there. And she's like, hey, and I'm like, yay. Because I'm trying. She don't have to tell me why, because I know why. And we're not going to talk about it too much, because I'm going to invite her to watch this podcast. Or maybe because I'm single-ish, and I make all my decisions for myself. And I even said, because her husband was taking her to the meeting. He was driving from Virginia to take her to the meeting, right? I even asked her, hey, is your husband going to be okay with you coming to pick me up the next morning? And she said yes. But clearly her husband changed his mind. And because her husband changed his mind, she bailed on her friend. And so I was very upset with her. And I didn't talk to her, to me, what felt for a long time.
How long?
It wasn't long. 2 weeks or so.
But y'all usually talk more often. So.
We were normally talking every other day-ish. Right. She was like, this really hurts. It feels like a breakup. And I be having stuff happen and I want to call you, but I can't. And I don't know. It could have been a month. I don't know how long it was. But now I've just decided, I'm just meeting all my friends where they at. I'm going to handle each person accordingly. So I know from here on out, if it's something that I want to do, I'm going to say, well, make sure you check with your husband. And then make sure you check with your husband again. Make sure you check with him again. And I'm still not going to count her ass in. Because her husband might change her mind.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about it. And me and her, we don't discuss her husband.
Did y'all ever talk about the situation? Did y'all ever... Did she... I'm pretty sure she apologized.
She apologized, but I don't feel it was truthful. Because it's your friend and it's your husband. What are you going to say to your friend? Yeah, girl, my husband said... And then I'm not going to like your husband? So, you know, sometimes we ask questions and you know we're going to lie.
Right.
Like, if your boyfriend be like, you cheating on me? Of course I'm going to be like, no. And of course
but did you feel like...
I'm just saying, like, do you really... you really expect the truth? I just feel like, I don't know, I just need people around me that if you say it, you mean it. Yeah. Mean that shit, yo. I don't care if you hurt my feelings or you can't do it. Like, say that.
Yeah.
Stand on it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you, Tasha, for sitting down and chit-chatting with me. Drop comments below. We want to talk to you guys. Let us know how, like, things are going with your friendships, how friendships started with you, if you had any friendships that you had to talk and go through things and come back through. Or maybe
if you just dropped them.
I'm about to say, maybe some friends that you was just like, you know what, girl, I'm good. But drop a comment below, and we'll be back in the next couple of weeks. So see you guys next time.
See you later.